And with that, we can just jump into our game nonetheless. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Gen G Esports. It is Trap. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Weibo Gaming, WBG. It is herO. Go. We have our pylons being thrown down, and we have our gateway setups underway as well. Here we go. We are set up, we are settling in. Oh my god, herO, he's crazy. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. herO, I assumed that he was going to be going for a 2-gate opener, but no, that is a Nexus first. This is the greediest build you can go for. You can't get any greedier than this in PvP. Pylon into Nexus, into a gateway. Wild. herO, he is asking to be all in. This is worse. Even MaxPax doesn't do this. Even MaxPax doesn't do this, as we do see Trap going for a 2-gate opener. He comes in with a Probe Scout, and Trap, he will confirm what exactly is going on. Trap will confirm. Gets eyes on the Nexus. He sees just how fast it is. He sees the 2-gate follow-up as well. Ay, ay, ay. And my eyes need to be on this probe. Trap, how does he respond? It has to be with the all-in. Yep, there we go. Proxy Pylon. This makes sense. Proxy Pylon into what, like a robo, a gateway. It needs to be something. Trap, he has to all in. Again, this kind of opener in PvP, like herO, he's unironically, he's saying, what are you gonna do about it? Like to Trap, he's like, what are you gonna all in me? You gonna kill me? Trap's like, yeah. let's go. There's the robo. Robo gets placed. It's all or nothing. One way or another, either Trap kills herO and punishes the greed, or he dies trying. Meanwhile, herO, can he somehow overcome this? Bearing in mind as well that shield battery overcharge is no longer a thing. Was removed here in the PTR. And without the shield battery overcharge, this is going to be a more difficult hold. herO, he's looking for the pylon. He knows that there should be an all-in coming. There should be a proxy. He's looking for it. Alas, he is dragged away and distracted by the probe. herO does not find it yet. And the Adepts have arrived. Trap even getting a second pylon just in case. Adepts, they bust into the natural. 2 probe kills already. Just the 2. As Immortal production has begun. And herO, he needs to try to stop this. Does confirm, but again, there's 2 pylons. The Immortal will pop out. The Immortal will arrive. Trap coming in for the surround. Coming in from behind. Going for the Stalker. Stalker taking a lot of hits. Adept, it shades away. Shades into the mineral line. More probes going down. And herO's getting pulled apart. The Immortal has arrived. Nice force field. Does delay the Immortal. But only delay. Doesn't stop him. Strappy does overextend with one of the Stalkers. He has to calm things down. Shield batteries are on the way. herO going for his own robo as a response. Own robo in the mineral line, actually. Interesting position. Bit of a panic placement there for herO. Meanwhile, the Immortals, they collapse in. Going for the Stalkers. I mean, the longer this goes on, the better it is for herO. He just has to buy a little bit more time. Wait a little bit longer. herO does have the economic lead. He's getting into another gateway. Immortal production has begun for herO. On top of that, he has force fields. So does Trap. Prism has arrived. Force fields, they lock down one of the sentries. They counter force fields though. But that's where the Prism comes into play. Trap, he can save the Immortal. He can save the Stalkers. Nice juggling here on the Trap. One Stalker goes down. Bit of miscontrol. How he's pushing through. Still breaking through. Oh, the Immortal! Oh my god. barely does survive. The Immortal is low. You're forcing back the army. Still just having a really awkward engagement here. Chasing down the sentries. He wants that one Immortal. Doesn't quite get it. And hero's holding. He's barely holding on. Second Immortal, sorry, the War Prism's on the way. Up. Going for the Prism. Prism goes down. Massive pickup. Ooh. But is it enough? Is it enough here as Trap is going to chase him down? Nice save there with the Prism. Does juggle back, but the shield batteries are out of energy. Yeah, no more shield batteries. No more energy here. No more support. And Trap, he should break through this. Should be able to break through. Nice force field by herO, trying to get on top of the Adepts at least. Oh god, but it's just an overwhelming army. Once again, herO, he locks down the Immortal, but there's no turning back. Trap doesn't need to. Oh, one Immortal almost goes down. Trap has to be careful. One Immortal falls. But there's another. Another rises to take its place. Trap, he still has 2 Immortals left. Oh my god, takes down the Immortal of herO. A bit of miscontrol from the Protoss here. From herO. Leaves out the Immortal. Down to 1. But he does get an extra warp in. He has Stalkers. And he has micro potential as well. Oh, herO recalling into the main. He's forced to recall so he doesn't chase the Immortals. Trap, now he's up to 3. He's up to 3 Immortals here. Yeah, and he should have enough. Trap, he depowers the Robo. He's going for the kill as well to make sure it does not get repowered. Adepts 8 busts into the main. Trap has control of the low ground. War Prism's on the way, so Trap, now we can start to micro again. It was a close hold. It was close. But Trap, he should have this. He might lose an Immortal before the Prism arrives. Oh, one Immortal goes down. Not bad. Going for the second. herO. Trying to do the most he can. Oh my god. Still not enough. As Trap, he busts into the main base. Going for the mineral line. Boys are being pulled. Trap being so careful with his Immortals. They take a lot of hits. They take a lot of damage. Trap getting forced out. Not the worst trade here from herO. God, the Immortal control. The juggling. Oh. And Trap has to back off. Third Immortal has arrived. That does have the third Immortal. More Adepts to reinforce as well. I believe with good enough micro Trap. Oh, he does lose one of the Immortals though. I was gonna say the Trap, he should still take this. Does bleed out an Immortal. But again, no more Immortal production for herO. He lost the Robo earlier. He's stuck with purely gateway reinforcements. And Trap, he should still be able to hold his own. There we go. Takes down the Immortal. Finally, GG gets called, and Trap, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. Oh my god, a very, very intense game. Again, herO, he threw down the gauntlet. He was like, mate, what are you going to do about my Nexus first build? And Trap, he rose to the challenge. He rose to the challenge, committed to the all-in, did overwhelm herO. Again, a big reason as to why I think it is very difficult to go for these greedy builds now in PvP is the lack of overcharge. If there's an energy overcharge, different game, different kind of defense. A much stronger defense would have been available there for herO. Alas, it is no longer a thing in the PTR, and it's that much more difficult to hold on against those early all-ins. So herO does fall in game 1, but he has a chance to bring it back here as we're jumping into game 2. It's going to be on Whispers of Gold. Very small map in the map pool. It's quite small, quite aggressive as well, or does favor aggression, as we saw in the previous series. And we'll see if herO is able to bring it back to the ace match. I'm hoping for an ace match. I'm hoping for a game 3, regardless of how this goes. But the pressure is on. pressure is on. Here we go. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Gen G Esports. Leading the series 1-0, it is Trap. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Weibo Gaming, WBG, it is herO. Go. So we are going to be settling in. And this time, herO, he's going for the gateway. This time we have a gateway, we have a more sane build, a more standard setup here by herO. You do love to see it. I do appreciate it myself. herO is setting up. Likewise, 2 gate opener out of Trap, 2 gate opener out of herO. Something much more standard. Something much more normal that we expect to see. And from here we can go into double Stalker, double Adept, Stalker Sentry, Sentry expands. There are options. There are going to be options here for both herO and Trap. We'll see what they go for. What do they embrace? So here we go, the gateways are finishing up. There is no proxy pylon, by the way. We have both pylons in the main for Trap, both pylons in the main for herO. Both players confirmed that as well. And it looks like herO is going for a Sentry into expand. This Zealot is just for show. herO, he plans on canceling the Zealot just so he can afford a faster expansion. And there it is. Zealot is cancelled. And herO is setting up for that Nexus. Trap, though, coming in for the pylon block. Oh, not quite. Yeah, there we go. Pylon that gets thrown down, and herO, despite banking up all those resources, won't be able to expand. He's forced to invest. He has to make a Stalker follow-up. Back at home, Trap is just chilling. Did open up Stalker Sentry. So this is a slightly better start for... I should say herO's build has been disrupted in some way. herO now finally can expand, still slightly faster than the expansion of Trap, true. Oh, that's a Robo. That is a Robo opener. Hallucination does confirm, and this could turn into an all-in. Robo opener is, okay, there we go. Okay, we are expanding. So just really safe play here. Trap, it looks like he maybe thought it was going to be an all-in at a herO. He was a little bit concerned about what herO was up to. Because of that, the Nexus is going to be a little bit later than otherwise. It's going to be a little bit later instead. herO going for a sake of choice, going to be a Twilight Council opener. Trap embracing early game Immortal production. Now, with this kind of dynamic, with this kind of tech choices, Trap is going to be the defender. Trap is going to be stuck at home building up Immortals. herO will have map control and will have a more mobile army with Mass Blink Stalker. Once we get into our upgrades and once we get into the mid game. Now, Trap, if he continues Immortal production, he can eventually build up to 2, 3, 4 Immortals, and then move out on 3 bases and just try to snowball out of control. Ooh, War Prism is on the way. Trap is actually moving out earlier on. He's going for an early push. Okay, bold move here by Trap. Is going to be moving out early. He's got 3 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, has an Immortal, he has a War Prism to reinforce. How many gateways behind this? Still only 2. Only 2 gateways, but still this early on, I mean, he can pop up. Force fields get placed. 1 Stalker goes down. Nice control out of herO. Takes off 1 Stalker. Pulls back herO. He attempted to take a 3rd. Oh, and oh my god, the army gets knocked down. Trap! Trappy gets punished. A massive pig off. 3 sentries. A stalker. The immortal is left behind. Trap wanted to be aggressive, but he gets punished so hard here. Ay, ay, ay. Nice juggling with the War Prism. Trap doing whatever he can to just gain value here. The immortal trades actually quite nicely. Jesus. Does hold its own. Prism taking a lot of hits. Immortal goes down. Oh, that was not worth it. Here comes Blink. Here he dives in, takes down the immortal, takes down the Prism, and now Trap. He's exposed. Trap, he barely has anything left back at home. GG gets called. Too many losses too quickly, and herO will type the series 1-1. We are going to the ace match. GG. Ay, ay, ay. GG, well played. Again, Trap was being hyper-aggressive, but for him to be caught out, that was the game-winning move. The game-winning moment for herO was when he was able to throw down those force fields, lock down the sentries, cut the army in half, and just pick away at Trap. And Trap had nothing else behind it. He had nothing else behind it. On top of that, because Trap lost his first Immortal and first War Prism, I mean, that means that he was just falling further and further behind tech-wise. It meant that he had no answer to the Mass Blink Stalker that herO had. So just everything going from bad to worse for Trap. And now we find ourselves in that final game of the series. What's it going to be? Are we going to be loading into Ultra Love, El Dorado, or Ley Lines? It is up to Trap. It is going to be up to Trap here, as it is loser's pick. What will the map be? Oh. Maddox, he's like, Ultra Love, El Dorado, or Ley Lines. And Trap, he's like, Snowpiercer. It's not available this week. We apologize. We apologize. I know you want to go to the mountains. You want to go to the snow. It's not available. TT. And we'll see if Trap does embrace a different map. Here we go. We go, and we have the answer, Ley Lines. Interesting. So Ley Lines is not as large as Snowpiercer, but it's quite defendable. It's very defendable here on 3 bases. So Trap, his goal, I mean, upon hearing that he wanted to play on Snowpiercer, and upon hearing he wants to play on Ley Lines, it feels like Trap wants to embrace the mid game. It feels like he wants to try to get into a longer game state, but can he get there? That's the question. Is the question. herO has been going for these more greedy economic openers. It was Nexus first in Game 1. Game 2 was Sentry Expand, or attempted Sentry Expand. Game 3, what's it going to be? Is this what we cheese? Is this what we proxy and go for an all-in instead? Ah, it's possible. It is possible. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ley Lines, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Weibo Gaming, WBG, tying up the series in the last game, forcing the ace match. Can he bring it home? It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Red Protoss player, representing Gen G Esports, being forced into the ace match. Can he bring it back? It is Trap. Here we go. Probe does move out. It is going to be the initial 2-gate opener. There we go. 2-gate opener out of Trap, 2-gate opener out of herO. Oh, but hello, Monsieur Probe. herO, he is set up for a proxy pylon. Sorry, my apologies. Trap, I meant to say. Based on the probe positioning, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be herO. It is Trap. He is looking to hide his pylon. And based on this location, it looks like it's going to be a fake proxy pylon. We'll see if the probe sticks around. There you go, pylon gets placed, and yeah, the probe leaves. The probe does leave, so this is a bit of a mind game. In this kind of game state, in this kind of game scenario, herO, he knows that the second pylon should be in the main. He sees that it isn't. As opposed to his own main base, where you can see the second pylon here between the gas geysers. So herO, he's going for a standard setup. herO knows that the pylon is missing, and he's looking for it. He's looking for that pylon. It could be a real proxy, it could be a fake one. And here he's scouting towards the top left-hand corner of the map. We know that it's in bottom right. He's in the bottom right instead. Now herO, he does react, he does respond quite hard by sending out a second probe. And this is all Trap was hoping for. Trap, he was hoping for a bigger commitment. Now it's an extra worker that is not mining. Oh my god, herO, he actually responds with a proxy Stargate. Okay, I see you. Third pylon gets placed. And there it is, there's that proxy Stargate. Now this is going to be slightly later than a regular proxy Stargate. It is going to be more delayed, but still has potential for damage. As the probe is going to be forced all the way back here towards the top side of the map. Will he scout? Oh my god, he will! Trap, he knows. He does scout, he does check. I don't know if this was really intentional, but he does find the Stargate. He's fully aware of what's going on, and Trap should be getting ready. Meanwhile, Adept's threatening to shade into the main. herO, he is trying to set up here. Let's get the first shots off. Takes down the first Adept. First Adept, it does go down. The second is forced back. Ooh, Trap, he does catch out. Oh my god, the body blocking. Does catch the Stalker. Ooh, barely not. Stalker barely gets away. Does slip out. Oracle's in production. In the main base, we do have that shield battery in production as well. Again, Trappy scouted the proxy, he scouted the Stargate, he's aware of what's going on. Should be fine. Should be fine. As I say that, the shield battery is a couple of seconds too late. My apologies. Yeah, 3, 4, 5 probes go down. The shield battery needed a couple extra seconds. A little bit earlier would have been ideal. As herO pops off, gets 5 probes. Back at home, Hallucination confirms the main. It is going to be a Twilight Council opener or Twilight Council follow-up into Blink. Now here he strikes with 2 oracles. They can one-shot probes. The shield battery does not matter. Here he gets forced away. 9 probe kills already this game. Again, he's just looking to pull a Trap apart. Oh! Extra volleys off. Does get some hold down. Oh, god. Here it gets punished. One Stalker goes down. Does not trade 1 for 1. But Trap's army is battered and bruised. That's taking quite a bit of damage. Now the game can calm down for a moment. herO, he's still being active with those oracles. Likewise, Trap moving out with double Adept. herO does have a 7 probe lead. Very hefty advantage here for herO. Gets 3 more probes. The Adepts get scouted, they get spotted. Oh, and they're gonna be denied. herO kills one of the Adepts. The other will get away into the main. But it's only 1 Adept. He gets 1 probe. Just the 1. From here, herO can expand, can set up his 3rd base. And things are looking bleak here for Trap. They're looking rough. Looking a little bit rough here. As Trap has to pull back, herO getting a 3rd. Both players are working towards Blink, but there's going to be a window where herO has Blink and Trap does not. herO catching out more Adepts. He's trying to. They do get away. Oracles are on the hunt. They do find them. They force a recall. 1 Adept goes down. And Blink is done, which means even if Trap tries to look down the army with force fields, herO, he can kind of bait that out and survive that. herO pushes forward, doesn't quite get the sentry. Does trigger the force fields. Oh, herO doesn't quite get any pickoffs. Moving out. Oh, the stasis does get out. Oh my god! The stasis! Stasis pops off. 5 stalkers get caught, and now Trap, he almost has nothing left. Down to a handful of stalkers. herO goes for the dive, goes for the kill. Does out-trade the army. We do get the NG overcharge here on the shield battery. Despite that, herO still trades well. Oh, gets punished himself though. Has to blink away. Oh my god. Doesn't manage to get away. Just barely. Building up more reinforcements. herO has a 30 supply lead. And how do you bounce back in this kind of game stage? You hope that maybe herO's too greedy, you hope that he's taking, or you take up yourself into disruptors, into DTs, or you try to outposition herO. The pressure is on Trap. He cannot take the fight head on. He's gonna try though. herO pulling back. And trading with the army, diving on the Prism. Prism is gonna get picked up. Oh, barely not. Okay, Prism gets saved. Oh god, no! Prism was saved for a moment there, but alas, Trap, he's bleeding out far too many units. Again, he's all in. It's all or nothing. Trap has no third. Just now throwing it down after herO's getting a 4th base. herO's getting a 4th. Crazy. Losing the War Prism, Trap, he has to retreat, and yeah, herO, he can still just recover. Can recover from here. And we're waiting for herO to break out. Waiting for that big move out. Prism is on the way for herO. GG gets called. The final fight doesn't even conclude here as the writing was on the wall, and herO will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. herO does take it in the end here, does advance on. Congratulations. I mean, herO, he was last week's champion, and he is here to reprise his role in at least the finals, see if he can hold on to that crown. But a shout out to Trap. Trap may have gone down here in this series, but he did fight well. As a reminder, Trap, he even did bring down Max Packs a couple of days ago in a best of 5. So clearly, Trap, he is on point, he is on fire. This could have gone either way. This series, it was a very chaotic very chaotic best of 3, very chaotic PvP as they usually are. Could have gone either way. This week goes the way of herO. GG, well played. Does advance on, and now we are getting ready for the grand finals. Oh boy, we're getting ready for those finals. You can see it here before you. You can see it right under. herO versus Dark, PvZ best of 5. Let's go. Let us go. Now, before the finals, we are going to be going on a short break. We're going to be going on a short break, on a 5-minute break here. Take this time, get some snacks, get some food, get some water. Get ready here for the grand finals, because we will crown our champion. Will it be a Zerg or a Protoss? Will herO win 2 weeks in a row, or will Dark break that win streak before it really gets going? We're here to find out. See you guys after the break. See you soon.